Alright. Brought the Shedu to level cap. Already gotta tell that I'm gonna make another video talking about this weapon because I'm really surprised and thinking about all of the little mechanics and stuff that goes on with this weapon really has changed my mind. The way it works, the proc, the hit, and everything that goes around. The way to buff it, all that stuff. Pretty chill run. And I'm gonna do like a full juice. The last video had a bit of a maybe a bunch of inconsistencies due to the way it was healing the demos. Sometimes I panicked and then I pressed the auto removal when I shouldn't. And yeah, with full juice there is usually, this was one of the exceptions, there's usually not the need for a second clip, let's say, second magazine of the Shedu, but sometimes it happens. Sometimes you lose the stack, sometimes the damage. There's some details that I have to talk about the Shedu, the compressor. The compressor stuff is gonna be for another video. Shedu, sometimes the projectile just doesn't quite, let's say, you don't get the procs that you need. And again, I'm still using the same build from the last video, so I am losing sometimes the deadhead, which without roar is kind of problematic. With roar, you don't have to worry as much because roar is here buffing pretty much everything that we're proccing with the weapon. It's gonna buff the electricity, it's gonna buff the heat, and it's gonna buff the slash that we're getting from hunter munitions. So damage is usually not a problem. I have to get the deadhead again. Come on. And it's dead. Two more to go. So it's, I'm really surprised on how this weapon works. How good it is, especially against the number of targets. It has everything that you would like to deal damage against the number of targets. It has heat, it has electricity, and you can get the countermeasures, you can get the slash going on. Of course, it's not gonna be as good. It will work, but not as good as the weapon really doesn't have it on its own. Hunter munition is not the most reliable thing, but it still manages to get everything going. And yeah, the other one I didn't went for as many damage on the frame build, but on this one I really made it about it. Now we have Arthuss Rage, we have holster mods, increasing the weapon damage, and all the good stuff. On the last video, whether I had this or not, I just had shooting gallery increasing the damage. Yep. Now we have a bunch of stuff with damage. And it's just really satisfying to see those sticks, the slash, the heat, and the electricity. Pretty good. I do have a ribbon, but it's nothing too crazy. Let's get on to it. Try to speed run this one as much as I could, and it would be around the 3-hour mark, but maybe less. Take on the builds. Revenant, nothing too crazy, the usual pretty much. Shedu. Damage, critical chance, state of duration. Isn't the best Riven. Critical chance is really good to have. Damage is okay. Would prefer critical damage instead of damage. Status duration also not bad. Just okay. Compressor. I would prefer to have the Tysus. Exuding Contagion. Zaw. Pretty much it. Toxic Cat. Utility, Survival. Pretty good. Was a chill run. Really, the Shedu surprised me. I think MR13 weapon has heat, has electricity. Battery weapon. Do not need to reload. Don't need to worry about ammo. Especially good on dealing with sentients because of the, you know, the stripping of the. If I'm not wrong, the radio attack strips the sentient resistances. So yeah, it is a pretty good weapon. You can also buy it. I think it's 52, 51 plat the set. It's not that expensive for a weapon that you would need some farm to get it, but if you leave the farm enough to the like end game, or you want to do the farm, you're gonna get it eventually. But it changed my mind. I see why so many people wanna, depending on the region, of course, use it. Yeah, looking forward to researching about it a little bit more and making some more videos about it. Let me know what you think about the Shedu. What do you think about this run? Leave in the comments below. Leave it a like and consider subscribing.